Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to today's video. For those of you who are new, this may be your first time coming across my channel, watching one of my videos, which means you are probably not yet subscribed. Welcome, my name is Tyler with an O, and for those of you who are already my people, already subscribed, and are just returning for another video, welcome on back. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this video, I just got a lot of prefaces, okay, and disclaimers to get out the way. I asked about, you know, what people would like to see here on this channel. A lot of people were telling me that they wanted to see more things dealing with pop culture. If you go back to my channel, maybe I'll link a video up here for you to watch. You know, that's something that I very much used to do. I used to react to music videos, used to react to new songs, used to give you AMA, VMA, Grammy, all of that, okay? As of late, I have, you know, been more in my zone in terms of, you know, R&B and finding nice, like, alternative, and I've been really deep into, like, soul music and everything like that. So I have pushed back away from pop music. I saw the AMAs were coming about. I decided to tune in. And just to peep your head back into, you know, the world of pop and see what the pop girls are giving after you've stepped away for a certain amount of time. That is what inspired me to come here today. So, I may drag your fave. Simple as that. I mean, let's just start there. Your fave may get dragged in today's video, and it's not me dragging them in any hateful way. I'm not dissing them as, you know, a talent. I'm not coming for them personally. I'm coming from them as somebody who, you know, likes pop music. I am also a viewer. I am a consumer, as are you. And just as you are entitled to your opinion, I am very much entitled to mine. So let's discuss the AMAs. I could do a whole separate video talking about fashion, best dress, worst dress, whatever. I'll just quickly cover some of that. Meg Thee Stallion looked phenomenal. It was a simple look, like an easy look to accomplish and to get right. The whole Jessica Rabbit classic, red dress, deep side part, nice swoop bang, makeup was cute. It was on. Of course, she looks fabulous. She looked fabulous. I'm happy that she did not show up to the award show looking like a female wrestler. I also liked Lil Nas X outfit was cute. I actually really loved the shape and the silhouette of it. Color was okay. I didn't really necessarily like the underblouse that he had underneath, but I did like the shape of the suit and the jacket matched with those heels, those heeled boots, which were really cute. I would personally, if I was to walk a red carpet, I would want to have that same look, but maybe in like a deep plum purple, possibly, or even if I were to do like all glitter and really go out for it, that would be more so like a VMA type of thing, but like full like shimmer, but black shimmer. Anyways, Lil Nas X looked amazing, looked great. Halsey, when she came up to accept her award, she looked amazing. I love the glam that we're seeing now. She had like the blocked out brows or white brows, I couldn't tell, but with the glam. And there was also somebody who presented an award, and her glam was amazing. I don't know who it was, Caucasian woman, red eyeshadow, like really blown out, very editorial, looks were cute. The only one that I really just really couldn't wrap my head around was Taylor Swift on the red carpet. That girl, what? The cut of the dress was not cute. Was it spaghetti straps, if I remember correctly? I don't even know. What I will give to her was that color was amazing. That color choice would have looked good on many people. I don't even think that there's like a person who wouldn't look great in that color, that like olivey, hunter green, dark chartreuse type of thing with the shimmer. That was cute. Fabric was cute. The cut, no. The thigh-high boob with the one leg, girl, tried it. Comment down below on who you thought was best and worst dress, and or if I should do a best and worst dress. We go down the full red carpet and, you know, just get further into that. I want to talk about the performances. Sierra was the host of this year's AMAs. We are in the year 2019 if you're watching this, you know, sometime in the future. Now, I don't know how, okay, so she's not a host. She's nobody's host. She's nobody's host. Sierra has never given me the personality. Like, I would have much rather you got, you know, a comedian up there giving me a Tiffany Haddish, give me, hell, The Rock could have even hosted the AMAs, girl, you know, anything like that. But I understand maybe having a musician, but I would think, like, maybe then do a musician with, like, more spunk, more entertaining. You're the MC of the night. You're the entertainer. You're the one who's supposed to be getting people, you know, in the spirit. And I just didn't see it for her. Speaking of getting people in the spirit, she opens the show with her new single called Melanin, or Chocolate, or whatever, with Lala. I'm not discrediting Ciara in any way for what she has done in the past and the legacy that she has left. She's made her contribution to music. Now, this is no shade. Ciara's not making music like she used to make music. Ciara's not making bops like she used to make bops. Now, for an artist, I'm not gonna tell an artist to stop producing art. You go ahead and do that, girl. But when it comes to the AMA stage, given that you haven't necessarily been the hottest poppin', boppin' musician in the past decade. Oh, and speaking of artists of the decade, we'll get into that. Ciara, when you open the show, you gotta let these girls, the new girls, know who you were. Because who you are is not necessarily who people are in love with, and that's me keeping it cute. She performed this song, I got that melanin, ooh, that's that chocolate, chocolate. And then, you know, they do a lot of like audience shots and seeing everybody. It was just almost like cringy to watch how disconnected with the music and with the performance that the audience was. It was very much like that, like, oh, but like there was no like relatability and everything. And again, coming from Ciara, you kind of have to reintroduce yourself. It's like, girl, we know who you are, but everybody don't know what you're about, sister girl. So I feel like that may have been an opportunity to, you know, do a little medley, give a little 1-2 step, my goodies, something cute, and then end with your new bop. And by the way, I'm not gonna go through and get on every single performance and acceptance and everything like that. I'm just gonna hit on the things that stuck out to me and the reason that I am here today. So before Ciara, we have the show opener, Miss Selena Gomez. Now, I may lose a lot of you with this. If you Google right now, Selena Gomez AMA 2019s, you will A, not find a video of the performance, or you actually might find one, because I found one on like the 4th page of the videos on Google list, which that may be for like, you know, copyright or whatever they might have rights to, but that's neither here nor there. But what you will find is every headline saying Selena Gomez had panic attack right before AMA performance. And this is where you might disagree with me. I am a lover of a pop star. I come from the era of the Rihannas, of the Beyoncés, of the Britneys, of the Christinas, of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, of the Gagas, girl, of the, you know, so pop was very much that thing for me. I watched a video of Katy Perry literally through text message find out that her marriage was over, essentially, in a text message minutes before getting on the stage for one of her tours or performances or whatever it was. And I watched this woman struggle to stand, and she was sobbing hysterically, weeping, in full costume, full gish, about to get up and blow the stage away. And she literally was sobbing, even to the point where she's on the elevator about to lift up to go up on stage. And seconds before her face was revealed to the crowd, you know what she did? Wiped away her tears. And she went up there and she turned it. Let's take it back. Tina Turner was going through it behind the scenes, and she came out and she gave you 120% energy, face, movement, vocal, girl. So what I'm getting at is I understand that there's a lot, well, no, I don't understand, because I'm not a pop star, I'm not performing, I'm not doing the job, so I can only speak from where I'm sitting. But if you're gonna do it, then do it, is what I'm getting at. If you're going to commit to say, no, I'm gonna go on stage and I'm still gonna give them a performance, then go on stage and give me that performance. Selena Gomez, vocals aside, I'm not even gonna get into her vocals because, girl, like at this point, give me a microphone and let me do a performance, and I guarantee you, I would have took Selena Gomez's choreography and turned it. She gave me a Goodbye. Okay, now at this point I feel like I'm being an asshole, so I'm just gonna move on. But Selena Gomez, take your time off, get some counseling, get some therapy, take some medication, like do what you gotta do, because we really want to see when you perform to give us your all, because what you gave us was not your all, and that's me keeping it cute. Moving right along, I'm just gonna go ahead and clock the T. Taylor Swift as Artist of the Decade. I understand that she may not be singing to me. She may not come up in my recommended feed, and that might not be the music that I see, and I might not be seeing her climbing the charts and doing it and shaking it and everything like that. But when we talk about the decade, Miss Girl, the last 10 years, when we're in a decade, as developmental of a decade as it's been socially, and whereas as instrumental as we've seen pop culture and society intertwine, and the biggest influence of pop culture on politics and everything as we've seen, and you have these people who have been making movements and changing industries, plural, not just music. Rihanna, for example, changing the world of beauty, changing the world of fashion, changing the, she's been, you know, a feminist, she's been a voice, she's been, you know what I'm saying, or we have Beyonce, who has been making strides for the girls in terms of like equality and civil rights, and not to mention she has her body of work in the last 10 years, her performance, her girl Beyonce. God. Taylor Swift for Artist of the Decade, I disagree, but I feel like that was a great illustration of how out of touch that these awards were. I have to speak on Miss Toni Braxton. Now, legendary Toni Braxton, I understand it was her 25th anniversary or celebration of her getting an AMA or being at the AMAs, whatever the case may be. Toni was in a room full of people who did not know her music, who did not know who she was. They knew Break My Heart by its chorus, and that is all. Looking at the audience shots, they were not really featuring her the way that she needs to be recognized. And I don't fault them for that, but it just wasn't a good look for Toni Braxton. Her performance in itself, I was like, oh, Toni, this is gonna be the one that saves the night. Like, this is the performance of the night, because this award show was whack. Toni didn't give it to me the way that I expected it to be given. Toni, I'm not gonna say it was bad. She sounded, you know, good. She looked amazing. I just wish, you know, that was a performance that I really wish could have been appreciated in a different, I wish it was surrounded by better performers. I wish it was in a room, a crowd that was more appreciative of the impact that she's had on music. And you know what, I'm gonna talk about one more thing and I'm gonna get off of this. Kesha. Now I know Kesha has the whole ethos argument on her side, and everybody, you know, she's garnered a lot of sympathy and everything, and I'm not saying that I'm not sympathetic. I'm just saying all that to say I'm still going to have an opinion about her performance and what she gave, aside from everything that was happening in her personal life and things that she has been through. Her performance wasn't it. Her performance was not it. It was not it. It was not this, and it was not that, girl. It was not. Vocally, no, but I've never known her to be a vocal princess, so I'm not even giving her that. I'm not even gonna give her too much on that. Her glam was a fool. Kesha looked a mess. And, you know, oddly enough, I know Kesha for looking a mess. And I'm not saying this hatefully, but I feel like that is her aesthetic. She gives you very much brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack tease. Her makeup. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Kesha just launched a makeup line. So for you to come out on stage, now, she has a new single, apparently, with Big Frida, where Big Frida, girl, you could have stayed home for that, because I wouldn't have wanted to have my live associated with that performance. The choreography was wiggity whack. Wiggity 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 whack. Okay, it was giving very much 5th grade play, very much middle school musical, very much middle school dance team, very much pep rally, like something that anybody, like, I feel like she choreographed her own thing. And I don't know if maybe that's something she's struggling budgetarily, and that may be the case, but And I'm not shading her for that, but if that is the case, then it shouldn't be that obvious to us, sister. Like, it was just not giving it. Your backup, everything looked a fool. The costumes looked bad. If I was Big Frida, I would have told them to go ahead and send in my vocals and she can perform, you know, or take my part out, girl, for this performance and we can try it again. But after I saw we did sound check or whatever, listen, I would have got laryngitis, girl. I would have had a panic attack and told them that I couldn't go on. I don't want that to be the representation of American music for 2019 because there are so many talented people out there. You give Kesha a whole set because she has a new single. Meanwhile, Tinashe just dropped an amazing album. Normani just came out with her single and she's been a fan favorite for I don't know how long. People would have tuned in for that. Instead of just throwing Sierra up there to perform Chocolate Chocolate, how about incorporate some more Chocolate Chocolate to get that? You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Lizzo, her performance was great. She looked stunning. I love the gown was amazing, but her makeup, get into the makeup, it was so good. Hair was laid, gave performance. I just wanted to give her 10s before I get off the topic because ultimately, in a nutshell, I was just so unimpressed with the AMAs of 2019. In a nutshell, I just feel like this year's AMAs made being a musician slash pop star slash superstar seem very, very attainable. And I miss the days when I would watch these award shows and just be in awe and like really it would be a fantasy of like, wow, like I couldn't even imagine being that talented or looking like that or dancing like that or owning a stage. Look at their presence, look at the way they can command. You know, that's what I miss. And so tuning into this award show and just like, wow, this is what American music is being represented by this year. This is it. This is all it takes. And on that note, I'm out. This is how annoyed I am with the AMAs this year. Like, I literally watched it and was mad. Like, I was like, what is this? Who are these people?